many witnesses have come to this commission and they have said, well, you must prove these things beyond a reasonable doubt. That's not how commissions of inquiry work.
That was Mr. Mnisi?
Mnisi. I was not addressing him, Chair, but it might as well apply. And that is dangerous, and it's a wrong approach to take, because we are not a criminal court. We are a commission of inquiry. We don't prove things beyond a reasonable doubt. We look at all the proven facts, we balance probabilities, and in some instances, we connect dots and we draw inferences. So we will look at the documents, look at what happened, look at all the statements, and we will draw conclusions from what we see in front of us. That's why it's important that when you are called upon to comment, you must do so, because where you've chosen not to comment, you leave it to us to draw inferences. And those inferences may be adverse to you and may have serious consequences. So the attitude that many witnesses have taken, that the commission must prove beyond a reasonable doubt, that does not work here, because we are not a criminal court and we don't operate like a criminal court. So that's the last thing I'm going to say to you, Chair. I don't know if you wanted to add to that, and then Commissioner Baloyi.
So from the evidence, we know now that you and Mr. Nku were involved in numerous transactions, activities. We know about the airport activities. We know about Egerton, so quite a number of transactions. We know from the evidence that, so you can make a mental note of this if you want, but I have to list them, and I list them mindful that you have quite a number of times said I speak long, but unfortunately I have to do this with you. I have to give you my list. So
and
that
this time, sorry to cut, and this time I want to comment.
Yes, that's fine. You'll have the opportunity. So we know that, so let me start. You and Mr. Nku had unauthorized police operations. He asked you for assistance, you say, and you were ready to give it. And you end up at OR Tambo in an operation, and you're talking about arresting people at OR Tambo. We know that. We know that was not official police business that you were involved with. But from that, we also know that you involved other police officers in those activities, and that they were paid by Mr. Nku for whatever they were doing for him at the airport where they were stationed, using their positions as SAPS members. That's one that we know from your testimony, that has come out of your testimony. Two, and that you were ready to use your position to assist Mr. Nku in that way. Two, we know that you and Mr. Nku, he's not an informer to you. In fact, he's your brother, as you describe him. So you have a very close relationship. So every way that you have said, you have information from an informer referring to Mr. Nku that was not accurate. In fact, you've got info from your brother. Three, in addition to paying other officers through you, we know that he was funding you. He was giving you money. Today you said it's up to 50,000 rand. It doesn't exceed 50,000 rand, but whatever number, we know that you were receiving money from him. We know from your evidence that you wanted that your operations with him should carry on so that you can make money and be able to support or to provide for Ms. Mazibuko, a politician who had just been appointed. And yesterday I raised that with you, that now you're bringing a politician into this sphere of Mr. Nku's influence, financial influence. So we know all of that. And come to the Egerton bust. You in that operation, you did not inform your superiors, just like you did with the airport ones, the other operations. Your superiors didn't know that you have this operation until you got arrested. That's when they come to know that you're involved in an operation. The impression that this gives, to me at least, is that you are, let me make it present, that you are in fact part of a network with Mr. Nku, at the very least just Mr. Nku. But we've seen that Mr. Nku deals with others as well, where your information is forwarded to others, your messages and their messages, they come to you, they tell you someone didn't get on the flight at Amsterdam and all of that. So you are part, I put to you for your comment, that the appearances here is you are part of a criminal network, and you may possibly still be part of a criminal network that is involved in off-the-books, in fact, let me not call it off-the-books subs operations because it's as if it is subs operations. You are involved in unlawful activities, you personally, with Mr. Nku, who, from the WhatsApp messages that we have seen, is involved in activities that involve drug trafficking. You are involved in involving other police officers in unlawful activities at Mr. Nku's instance and funded by Mr. Nku. All of that, I want to say to you, suggests or gives appearances that you are part of a criminal network or a network of criminals who deal in illegal activities that include drug trafficking, that include arrests of people without proper authorization at the airport. You wanted to arrest Kensani. That includes spying on people's vehicles. That includes you inquiring with investigating officers about exhibits because Mr. Nku wants that. It places you very badly as being involved in a criminal network. And I would like you to comment. That's the impression I have right now, having listened to the evidence. And I'm putting it to you so that you can respond or comment if you want to, and maybe I will recheck this my impression of it. If you don't comment, and in fairness to you, I have to say that to you, if you say I have no comment, then the last impression that I'm left with at the end of your evidence is that you are part of a criminal network that is engaged in the various activities that we have discussed. I stop there. You can comment if you wish. You have said you would like to comment, and I would like to hear your comment.
Thank you, Commissioners. Engaging with people like you have taught me that as a human being, you need to be careful who you deal with. You also need to learn more of, let me say, your work. And then, well, because of maybe that was said about me, might end up maybe give an impression that I am this wrong person. And I want to say to you, Commissioners, I am not I am not that bad, or I'm not bad like how people perceive. You've shown me, I respect the fact that the engagement with you commissioners gives me an opportunity to go and introspect. And I want to also, or I wish to also, clear Ms. Mazibuko, because that person I take as a mother. I have worked with her. She doesn't mix with wrong things. She doesn't want people who does wrong things around her. And I know I continue learning from her. Like, she has taught me life. She has taught me how to respect people. I know I am this militant, I know. But then other people interpret it wrongly to say, or mistaken it for arrogance. I am not like that. If maybe I also gave the picture to the commissioners or the sitting, I want to humbly apologize, because I have learned a lot from the sitting. And I am happy that people like you, commissioners, continue, give wisdom and knowledge, and will leave legacy to people that will be responsible citizens of tomorrow. And I really and I humbly want to thank you for that.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.